My name is Murray Pollok. I'm Managing Editor of International Rental News Magazine. This short podcast is to give a little bit of background about the International Rental Conference, IRC, that we've been holding in China for the past 2 years. The third conference will take place in Beijing this September, the 21st September, and that's the day before the BICES exhibition. The first two events have been really successful. We've had delegate numbers of over 250 to 300 for both events, and we've had really good speaker lineups, representatives from some of the largest rental companies in the world, from Loksam, United Rentals, Nikken in Japan, Coates Hire, among others, and Hertz Equipment Rental. There are two main purposes for the conference. One is to provide everybody in the Asian market, manufacturers, dealers, rental companies, with the latest news and developments of the rental sector in China and wider Asia. Rental is developing quickly in these areas, developing in different ways through dealerships, through pure rental companies. So the purpose of the conference is to have expert speakers talking about how rental is developing in their areas. And the second purpose of the conference is to have expert rental management advice from senior people in established rental businesses from Australia, North America, Europe and Japan. So bringing expertise to new rental companies, or perhaps dealers or manufacturers who want to understand what it means to run a rental business, an equipment rental business. So the programme for the 2015 event this coming September is now almost complete. We have 1 or 2 sessions still to fill, but largely the programme is complete. You can find the programme at www.khl.com/IRC. And we have a fantastic mix of speakers from China, from the USA and from other markets. So for example, we have Chunyu Zhang, who's the general manager of Shanghai Horizon. That's one of the largest rental companies in China. They're renting power, aerial platforms, road building equipment. So they'll give a perspective of how rental's developing from a relatively young rental company in China. Another Chinese speaker is Ni Xinli, who's chairman of Jiangsu Chongyuan Machinery Sales and Service. They're a Luguang dealer and they rent earth moving equipment. They also have an interest in an aerial platform rental company, but they will be talking about how they see the future of earth moving development, earth moving equipment rental in China, which is a key issue for many dealers in China and also for manufacturers. From outside of China, we have Enilson Moreira de Lima, who's the chief executive of A. Guerradora. That's the third largest rental company, a very large rental company in Brazil. They've experienced rapid growth over the last 5 to 10 years, so they'll be explaining the experience of operating in a fast-growing market. That company is focused initially on power rentals, but they've expanded both geographically and into other product sectors. So I think there are important lessons from that company that Chinese and Asian rental companies can understand. Another rental company from outside of China is Gemini Equipment and Rentals from India, and Vivek Soni, who's the co-CEO, will talk about how they have integrated sales operation into their rental business, so that another model for operating for in a developing rental market. We have Gary Kucher, who's Chief Executive Officer of Mongolia Holdings. That's the company that holds the franchise, equipment rental franchise for Hertz Equipment Rental Corporation. They are establishing now a rental business in Mongolia. Gary is a keen enthusiast for the Mongolian market, and he'll explain some of the opportunities that lie in the rental market there. Michel Pidijon, the Secretary General of the European Rental Association, will talk about how the benefits of rental companies cooperating using the European experience as a case study, looking at how rental companies can get together to lobby for regulations that are beneficial to equipment rental, and also looking at some of the tools that an association can create for its members. Mr. Petitjean's counterpart in China, Mr. Jia Chai, who is managing director of the Equipment Rental Association in China, a part of the China Construction Industry Association. He will talk about the development of rental, giving a historical perspective on development of rental in China, and also looking ahead into how the development will take place in the coming years. We also have the aerial platform market covered in the conference. It's an important part of the rental market in China and in Asia. We have Jim Barr from Genie Terex AWP. Jim is a veteran of the Asian aerial platform rental market. He's been involved for 20 years almost in developing dealerships and in promoting the development of aerial platforms in China and in Asia. So he will talk about parts of his experience and how the rental market may develop in the future. Jim, we hope, will also take part in a round table session. So we have a dedicated round table on aerial platforms, and we have a fantastic set of panelists for this round table. Desmond Ong is the CEO and founder of Gammon from Singapore. He is one of the true veterans of the aerial platform industry worldwide, not just in Asia, but also in Asia. He's a senior figure in the industry, and he has a lot to say that will be of interest to everybody involved in aerial platform rental in Asia. We have IPAF's representative in China, Bai Ri. He is also a veteran of the Chinese aerial platform market. He worked for a Chinese manufacturer as a designer and understands very well the particularities of the Chinese market in relation to aerial platforms. And also we have Tommy Chan, a very experienced salesperson, now working for Pollok, so he will also be on the panel. And we have one or two other speakers to announce in the coming months, hopefully one or two interesting and senior speakers as well. So I encourage you to come back to www.khl.com/IRC to get updates. I think everything is in place to have a third successful international rental conference. We're looking forward to it, and we hope that many of you will want to be there as delegates. So I look forward to seeing you in Beijing. Thank you.